Hello friends, followers and channel members, welcome back to a quick video today back here in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and it's good news for everyone who was hoping to enjoy the new air traffic control program beyond the ATC when it gets released. Now, most of you will have known about this program for a while, and recently we showcased the program after they announced the pricing structure for Beyond ATC, and well, quite understandably it was met with a little bit of criticism and shock given the expensive price that it was going to cost. Yet, given the cost of AI at the moment, it's quite expensive software. However, just before we go any further, I do want to make clear from the outset that I am not affiliated in any way with the Beyond ATC developers. I'm certainly not paid to create this content. And yes, whilst the Beyond ATC team have given me access to their beta version so that I can take a look at it and basically provide you guys with information, most of my flying is always done on the VATSIM network. So I'm trying to be as independent as possible here and just essentially give you guys all of the information that we have regarding Beyond ATC and its pricing structure, and then it's really up to you guys to decide whether you think it is fairly priced. So when Beyond ATC announced their initial pricing structure, it was a little bit complicated. In fact, I had to get the calculator out and we came up with a few sort of average costs per flight that it was going to cost you depending on what sort of model you are going to use. Bear in mind there is 3 different voice packs you can use: the offline version, the basic voice version, and then the premium voice version. Now personally, I think the premium voice version sounds unbelievable, and it doesn't matter where in the world you're flying, all of the regional accents are just beautiful. And in areas of the world where VATSIM isn't always prevalent, then perhaps I could see myself using this, because it's nice to be on VATSIM with live air traffic controls, but sadly it doesn't cover the entire world most of the time. So earlier today, Beyond ATC announced that they had listened to all of their potential customers based on reviews from things they've read on YouTube and on their Discord forum, etc. And after negotiating with the company that provides the voices for them and the AI behind it, they have managed to strike some sort of deal, and that means that the price of Beyond ATC has pretty much halved in cost. The program to begin with was going to cost you around $60, and that was your first purchase. It did include lots of premium voice talk time. However, with the new negotiations, they've managed to literally halve this to $30 or $29.99. But that isn't really the best bit of news. The best bit comes from the fact that now the basic voice model is also going to be free once you've purchased it. If you also recall, just pushing to talk every time you keyed the microphone was going to use some of those voice pack units that you had included with your initial purchase, which would eventually run out. Although it was only going to be a very minor usage of these voice pack units, they have now said no, that is also going to be free. So that means that essentially we've now got basic voices, and push to talk is now completely free. We're going to check out those basic voices in a moment. But what about those premium voices? This is where Beyond ATC really does shine, and I'll give you some examples of that in a moment. But the premium model now costs apparently around $10 every 15 to 20 flights, depending on how much you are using it. Bear in mind, of course, you can have premium voices set for just the air traffic controller talking to you, but you can also have it set for the AI air traffic that is around you. I think one of the things that people also forget with Beyond ATC is it's not just an air traffic control program, but it also controls all the AI traffic around you, but it does so much more accurately than the default air traffic control in Microsoft Flight Simulator. You're not going to get aircraft using the wrong runways or runway incursions or two aircraft sort of taxiing into each other, because it will control all of the traffic as well as give the AI traffic air traffic control instructions, which of course you will be able to hear. Sadly, what it won't do though is stop suicidal ground vehicle service drivers. So let's check out those free basic voices. You used to have to pay for these, but now you don't. They are included as part of the package. Here we are at JFK from Inibuilds, and we're just going to request our clearance and listen to the ATC just to see what this sounds like. Kennedy clearance delivery, this is Virgin 301, Type A330, stand 28, requesting IFR clearance as file to Manchester, and we have information Yankee.
Virgin 31 Heavy, Kennedy clearance, cleared to Manchester Airport. Radar vectors merit, then is filed. Maintain 4000, expect flight level 37010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.9er, squawk 5662.
Okay, so that is a premium voice. You can also hear sort of the background chatter in that as well, as though they're working in a busy control room. That is the voice that you will eventually run out of characters for, and you will have to top up and pay a bolt-on for. Let's listen though to the basic and compare the two to see if you think it's going to be worth just using the program essentially for free after you've purchased it.
Virgin 31 Heavy, Kennedy ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast. Virgin 31 Heavy, runway 22 right taxi via Kilo Golf, Kilo Foxtrot, Alpha, Foxtrot.
Okay, so that is the new free basic voice that is going to be included. Obviously you can hear it does have an American accent. We are at JFK after all, but let's listen to it if we go around the world.
Virgin 31 Heavy, reset transponder. Squawk 3551. Identified, turn right, heading 250, climb to flight level 370.
Okay, let's hear the premium voice now as we call for descent. London radar, Virgin 301, ready for descent.
Virgin 31 Heavy, descend and maintain flight level 170.
Descend and maintain flight level 170, Virgin 301.
Virgin 31 Heavy, descend to 17,000 QNH 1021, vectors for the approach.
So obviously, as I said, I do think the premium voices make Beyond ATC sound incredible. The new price for this, remember, is going to be around $10 every 15 or 20 flights. Obviously, this is just an estimate. It'll depend on how much AI traffic you're going to have injected into the simulator from Beyond ATC that will take care of that for you. And of course, essentially, how long your flight is. What I like about the premium models is just the regional accents. It really gives you a sense of where you are in the world. This is Abu Dhabi's ATC, for example.
Abu Dhabi Airport information Juliet 1500 Zulu, wind 330 at 10 temperature 22, dew point 15, QNH 1014, landing and departing runways 31 left, 31 right. Advise on initial contact, you have information Juliet.
Or how about South America, for example?
Mariscal Sucre Airport information Tango, 1500 Zulu, wind 220 at 5Q clouds at 2000, temperature 19er, dew point 13, QNH 1027, altimeter 3032, landing and departing runway 18, 5G, notice in effect. Advise on initial contact, you have information Tango.
So obviously, as you can see, the premium voices is where the real magic of Beyond ATC is going to be. But also, as showcased here in the video, you will probably still be quite happy, I hope, with the new free basic voice model. Now, this has made the overall pricing structure of Beyond ATC a lot more simpler. Remember, it is now just $30. That means there is nothing to pay if you just want to use the basic voice model, and that also includes free push to talk as well. The only extra incurred cost you're ever going to have from this new pricing structure is if you use the premium voices, of which they say is going to cost around $10 $10 every 15 to 20 flights. With that, I would love to hear what you guys now think of this new pricing structure, and whether this would then perhaps make you feel more likely to purchase beyond ATC and use this when in areas of the world which is not perhaps covered by VATSIM or other online networks. Really interested to hear your comments, so please do leave one down below, and I'd love to check those out and see what you think following this news. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you found the video useful, and of course, if you have, please don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're not already a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell, and that way you won't miss any future videos and of course our live streamed flights. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all again in the next one. Bye bye for now.